how are we doing? So, today's video, time lapses. Can make a massive difference to your videos. Something to add in between scenes, a different way to capture where you are, what you're doing, your surroundings. In this video today we're going to run through some different ways you can do time lapses, what equipment you can use to use time lapses, and how to do them. We're having a little walk out. We're at Chris and Josie's this weekend in Northampton, which is sort of south-ish England, for you of you that are not from England. But we're going to do that now. Just go out for a little walk. We'll take some time lapses. There's a little field down here, I think. So we've got this wood log down here. I'm going to put the tripod, the gorilla pod on that, and we're going to get that. But we're going to set the camera M50. We're going to do a couple of second intervals in between shots, and the Canon has a built-in time-lapse mode, so then it puts all the shots together and makes a nice time-lapse movie. So let's do that now. So that was the Canon M50, that's the time-lapse comes out of that. It's a little bit bright today, so it might not look brilliant, but you can see the quality of that. It takes 240 photos and then just stitches them together and makes like a nice smooth, nice time-lapse movie out of them. It looks really, really good. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do a time-lapse with the DJI Osmo. I'm going to put it on the tripod and it's going to be a motion time-lapse from point A to point B, and it just adds that little bit more class to it, where it's actually a time-lapse. It looks really cool, but then it's moving as well in scene. So we'll do that. You can do that with your phone, and we're going to set that up now and we'll put that in right now. The only other thing about doing time lapses is make sure you've got lots of these, lots and lots of batteries, because it is quite battery intensive, especially with the camera, the DSLR, and the fact that I've only got third-party batteries with the Canon. Should really get some. Mind you, this was original, a Canon one. This is one that came with the camera, so I've been using that, but it does suck batteries like nothing. So make sure you've got plenty of charge in your phone, plenty of charge in your Osmo, plenty of charge in your batteries in your camera. Otherwise you'll do a time lapse, it will die and you'll have no camera to film stuff on the way back home. So I've got about 5 batteries. That's probably about right for a day shoot. Okay, so the Osmo is around £100, £120 for the DJI Osmo. If you want to get a motion time-lapse but you can't afford to buy a Osmo, or not everybody can afford to buy these things, so if you can't afford to grab one of those Osmos, or you just want to do a time-lapse with your Canon or your phone, to get a motion time-lapse, one of these things is perfectly adequate. It's from Underwear, and you can get them off Amazon for about £10, and it's basically an egg timer. Now I've got a phone holder on here at the moment, and it just looks like that. So you just set the time, 15 minutes, 60 minutes, and what you do is you put your phone or your camera on here. It comes with a standard tripod mount there as well, and then you turn it to about 15 minutes, put it on the tripod, and it just slowly turns. This one, can you see it wobbling? It's not the best, but there is better ones out there. This was only very cheap. But it does a job. It does motion time lapse for you, where it turns like that slowly while you're doing your time lapse on your phone or your camera, and it does the same thing. So if you can't afford to grab one of those Osmos that does it for you, just get one of these little egg timer things. Another thing that can capture you a cool time lapse, a very cool time lapse, and another feature that this particular camera has is a time warp feature, and that is the GoPro. The GoPro is very cool. Now, it's got a normal time-lapse feature where you can record time lapses, but it also has that time warp feature, which is like, it's a hyperlapse, which means it just moves very, very fast with you walking, and you can just hold it, walk around, and it does a nice fast time lapse of whatever you're recording. So do a little time warp with the GoPro as the Osmo is recording, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. I think that's it. Most time lapses covered. You got to get creative with them. There's obviously loads of different things. I'm just stood in the middle of a field and I've got 3 or 4 shots there of different time lapses, motion time lapses, low time lapses, normal time lapses with the M50, normal time lapses with your phone. You can do all sorts of different time lapses. Get out at night and do time lapses at night. You can do time lapses with your drone. There's all sorts of different time lapses. If you hadn't guessed already, this video is about time lapses. There we go, guys. Time lapses can change your videos, can make them look more professional, can add different dimensions to your B-roll. There's all sorts of different things to add to your different videos to make them look even more awesome than they already are. That's it. So in the meantime, I'm gonna get back to the party, have a few beers, enjoy the rest of the bank holiday weekend. I hope all of you guys are okay and you're having a good weekend yourselves. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that subscribe button and press the bell so you don't miss any uploads coming up soon. Join the family, join the community, stay tuned for more cool videos. And until next time, bye.